Good day guys, today I will be making an axe handle for this axe here that I polished last week, and I will be using a piece of hickory. Okay, I'll be using an old axe handle here as a guide. I've got a knot right here, so I'm going to put the handle here like so I can avoid the knot. Okay, so I'm just going to trace it out with a pencil. Okay, I'll just make it extra long. I can always cut the excess off after. Alright, I'll just trace it out with a magic marker here, make it more visible. Okay, I bought quite a bit of hickory a couple days ago, and so I chose this piece here because the grain is pretty much going vertical. You see how the grain goes like this here? So that's what you want to do. It gives more strength to your axe handle. Let's say the grain would be going this way here. Well, then your axe handle would be much weaker, so you have to choose the piece of wood that the grain goes as straight up as possible. If it goes like this here, that's not too bad, that's acceptable, but you don't want the grain to go this way here. Okay, this piece of wood here is almost 1 inch thick, and you can see I draw a line here. That's because at the knob here I want it to be wider, which will be the full 1 inch. So then it's going to start getting narrower. That's why I'm putting a line here, and I'm going to put another line right here all the way, and I'm going to do that on both sides. And that's the material I'm going to remove. Then it's gradually gonna get wider like so right here. So that way you get a better grip that it won't slip off, right? And I'm gonna take that material out with a hand plane. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, it looks all right. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work here, maybe with the draw knife, because with the plane it's hard to get a nice little radius here. Okay, this is my low angle spoke shave here, and the way the grain is on the wood, it has tendency to tear out. So instead of going straight down, I kind of go sideways like this, and it's not tearing out the wood anymore. Like so. This is so smooth here, there's no need to sand this after. So this is the part here that takes so long. You got to shave off a little bit of wood and try the axe. I mean, if you shave off too much, you can't add wood, but if you don't shave off enough, you can always go back and, do a couple more passes. And then try. Then go back at it, try again, go back at it, try again. We want a fit that's as tight as possible, right? I'm gonna take off some more. Okay, I'm ready to put the axe on the handle. So make sure I got the right direction here. Alright, so here's how you set the proper way to set the axe in the handle. So you just hold like your axe handle kind of loose a little bit, and then just hit it from the top of the handle. Yeah, I might have to remove more material. So yeah, I'm gonna have to remove more material than that. Okay, I'd like to bring the axe to about here, because you see how the curve goes up and then it kind of flattened out. So I'd like to drive it in another inch or so. So it's sticking out 3/4 of an inch or so. So I'm hoping that I can drive it in another inch without removing the axe and shaving off more wood. Just to show you how effective this method here is. Yeah, it's getting there. Another 1/2 inch and I'll be happy. A little bit more, maybe another 1/4 inch. Okay, that wedge is in there really tight. Now you see the swelling here, it goes on an angle a little bit outwards like this. That's because the wedge in there is so tight, and this is why I leave it sticking out maybe 3/16 of an inch or so. And that's the way a proper axe handle fitting should be, because when you drive the wedge in, then it makes the wood swell outward, so then it's almost impossible for the handle to come out now. Alright, we're just about done this axe, so we're just going to do the coating, the finishing on the handle. Usually I just use linseed oil, but this axe is going to be a showcase. I put way too many hours in this axe to be used, so I'll just hang it on the wall somewhere in my shop. So just to make it look like a nice glossy finish, I'm going to be using automotive acrylic clear coat.